So chair yoga can be great for anyone. It really used to be something that if you were an older adult or balance issues, they kind of created chair yoga so you could do it effectively. But some recent research shows that chair yoga can be beneficial for anyone, especially if you sit all day. And if you want to check out the research, I'll put a link in the description below. But the research shows that doing just 5 minutes every day can be more beneficial than doing a longer workout just once a week. So grab your chair and get ready. So it's some super simple movements. Really kind of work on your breath while you're doing it. If you know a lot about yoga, it's more about breathing and getting that relaxation. So the first one is just going to be a seated cat-cow. It's a really nice way to kind of get the pelvis moving, get those core muscles working in a nice gentle way. So if you think about a cat-cow when you're traditionally on your hands and knees, it's the same concept where you're doing a cat, you're kind of arching, and then you're doing the cow, or I like to call it a dog, and you're bringing everything forward. So really think about your breath, arching, going back into the cat, and then coming in into the cow. So just some nice breaths, really moving at the hips. Make sure those hips are moving. You can see the dramatic going back and forward, getting that nice pelvic movement in there, or an anterior pelvic tilt and then a posterior pelvic tilt. But in yoga, that would be the cat-cow. So just getting that nice movement in there. I can already feel those muscles working. Really exaggerating it. You can even get that chest going forward and then curling everything in and tucking in your chin while you do that. So again, just some nice deep breaths through that, and then going into a QL stretch, or your quadratus lumborum, and that's a muscle in your back that can cause a lot of problems and a lot of irritation. So I like to just sit on my opposite hand to kind of keep everything down, and then you're just going to bring the other hand kind of up and over, looking up towards the palm of your hand, again doing some nice deep breaths while you're holding this. So this is really more for breath work, 3 to 4 nice deep breaths versus maybe that 30-second traditional stretch. I'm feeling all of that right in through here, kind of in that lower back area, coming back down, sitting on this side, coming up and over, getting that nice stretch in there. Some nice deep breaths, and then coming back down. Maybe 3 on each side. Again, with those breaths, it doesn't have to be necessarily for time, just getting that relaxation feeling in there. And then just going into some seated trunk rotation. So I like to